How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Exela. Exela definitely had a strong performance inside of the market today. Even though we pulled back overall, there's some things I want to update you on. So before we get started, let's jump into the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're thinking about taking a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing that we're going to be going over is the technical analysis. We're going to be taking a look at the overall price action. We want to know support, we also want to know resistance, and the move we want to look forward to, especially as this week comes to a close. And then secondly, we're going to be going on Fintel, taking a look at the short interest information. We want to know, have there been any changes? Are shorts still vested heavily inside of this play? We're going to check it out. And then we're going to be taking a look at the order flow distribution. Are institutions continuing to actually load up on shares? This is very important because it has an impact on the stock price. And then when all of that is done, we'll be jumping into the final thoughts. So let's get to it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for Exela. Let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $3.07, being down 4.66%. On the low, it tested $2.96, and then on the high, testing $3.54. And when we take a look at the post market at the time of this recording, it is trading at $3.34. Now, when we take a look at the volume stats on the day, you can see here we traded at 63.244 million shares, and as far as for the average volume over 10 trading days, it's around 45.278 million shares. So having that above average volume definitely did help. We saw we had a strong spike in the morning, which was really good to see. When we take a look at the RSI down below, you can see right here around 57.98. So yes, we are in the overbought territory, but do keep in mind we are definitely gaining some momentum here. Now, as far as for the indicators on the chart, you can see here we're above the 200-day, the 100-day, and as well as the 21-day EMA. And this is another reason why we continue to look bullish. One thing that I also love seeing from Exela today, we're able to hold up this $3 level very well. Yes, we did end up getting to 296, but of course we ended up rebounding right off of it and showing, hey, that we're holding down $3. Now, as far as what's going down inside of the after hours at 334, that is no surprise, but the one area that we need to keep an eye on, since it was an area of resistance for today, is this $3.54 level. This will be the psychological level now. If we go into tomorrow and we're able to pass the 354 area, then of course I'm going to be looking forward to a strong move to see if we can test all the way up to here around 377, and I'm definitely going to be looking forward to seeing some more volume coming into the play as well. But do keep in mind of the fact, if you're looking about getting into this play, and I was telling this to many people that were inside of the Discord, the $3 level is an area that you want to definitely keep an eye on, and you shouldn't need to be FOMOing to be paying well above that either. If it does decide to start running and so forth, then make sure that you're patient. You don't want to be getting in the habit of chasing plays. So with all that said, let's see if Exela can continue to hold down this $3 level, and let's see if we can see that move going above at least 354 tomorrow. So we're going to take a look at the short interest information for Exela. So as we scroll down on the page, the short shares availability is at 200,000, updated 27 minutes ago. And as far as for the short borrow free rate, it is at 8.95%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume ratio, you can see for August the 3rd, as of the close yesterday, it was at 52.83, and for the second, it was at 47.56. So it has gone up a bit. So Exela continues to have short squeeze potential. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how well it performs going into tomorrow, because as far as for today is concerned, it was great seeing a lot of the momentum. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for Exela. So we can see here on the inflow it was at 40.67, and then on the outflow it was 45.34. So on the large side we had 12.59, on the medium we had 21.39, and on the small we had 6.69. Keep in mind this is in the millions. Now as far as on the outflow side, on the large we had 15.34, on the medium we had 23.37, and then on the small it was at 6.63. So of course we ended up having an outflow day. So the large scale orders in the last 5 days, so you can see for the past 5 trading days, we had 3 inflow days. And for August the 4th today, we ended up having an outflow day. But with all of that said, there's still a lot more momentum inside of XELA. And like I was saying previously, as long as institutions are loading up, and of course we gotta have those outflow days. You can't just keep having inflow days here. This is healthy for the stock to pull back, cool off, and then make its run afterwards. So now let's jump into the final thoughts. So for my final thoughts for Exela, I'm definitely excited about how it performed inside of the market. We saw it got to around $3.54 and then it ended up hitting some resistance. Of course, this is no surprise. We've seen this inside of the past, but do know as far as going into tomorrow, this is going to be a psychological area. And what we're looking for it to actually get through it and having that increased volume, which we ended up enjoying today. When we went on Fintel, taking a look at the short interest information, you can see we still continue to have that short squeeze potential. It's all over online and so forth. I'm also been taking more part outside of Webull comment sections. I want to make sure I'm staying in contact with you guys in the community and so forth. Just keep an eye on this play and know exactly what your strategy is. Are you going to be in this play for the short term, the medium term, or the long term? What is your entry plan? What is your exit plan? You want to make sure you really do a good job respecting this. Many inside of the Discord, they know this, they're aware of this, and this is why they always have a game plan every single day. And as far as what I'm expecting from Exela, I want to see it continue to hold up that $3 level. Just hold up $3. If it does decide to pull back, you guys saw inside of the technicals, as long as we stay above that 21-day EMA, I think it's going to continue to remain to be bullish. We have to understand, it needs to cool off a little bit. It had quite the resurgence what we had yesterday, and as far as today is concerned, we still have it there. We saw the market ended up actually pulling back, and this had an impact on Exela. So that's just something to understand. I wouldn't be panicking. I'm not worried about anything. I still feel this play has a lot more left in it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.